Okay, welcome back everybody. So, as you can see, we're on Thronefall. We're on the map select screen. And, you can look at it and see I've got all this stuff unlocked. Because, this is my main account. And we're going to keep doing the quests. Okay? We're going to go to a new game. We're going to look at the quests for this desert map, right? Achieve a victory. Victory without this, victory with this, right? So, let's do a few things. I'm pretty sure Snake is one of the mutators that appears at the start. So I'm going to do that. Right, the enemies will drop less gold, but I'll get more, points if I win. And without using the spear, so you know what? I'm just going to do the bow and dagger. But at this point, you might not have the sword unlocked, right? I think it's safe to use stuff up to here, right? I'm not going to touch any of this stuff down here. I don't know if you'd have it upgraded or have these upgrades unlocked or not, right? So, and I'm also only going to pick one. Because as you level up, you'll have access to more and more perks. So for this one, let's get arcane towers. Let's do that. We'll have our bow, we'll have our arcane towers. That's what we'll pick, right? Last episode, we picked the Royal Mint and we focused heavily on that economy, right? We built a very heavy economy. We utilized our king unit, and that was where all of our power was before, right? We didn't really build too many towers or defenses, but we utilized ourselves. And then we were able to be kind of greedy, right? So, kind of a similar idea with this map as well, right? We're going to utilize ourselves. So, and we're going to, right, we've only got 2 income from killing these enemies. We've got 13 gold. So we need to build a gold producing building. But this map, it's pretty big. And we've got multiple lanes, right? There's one up here. There's one on this left side. Right? There's a winding road down here, a winding road down here, and this left side. It's pretty exposed. Alright, and it's kind of really difficult to defend. Right? But I'm going to build a gold mine here. What gold mines are going to do is they're going to give me a big, quick influx of cash. Right? They initially generate a high income, and it decreases over time. Right? And if you build another gold mine, you can teleport between the gold mines to quickly move, right? So I can go from this lane to this lane to this gold mine up here, right? Pretty neat. It initially gives you 6 gold, but then the next night it gives you 5 gold, the next night it's 4, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to get a pretty quick 8 income. And what I'm going to do is, we did bring our arcane towers, right? So I'm going to build a tower here. And we've got to deal with 10 fast monster riders. Right? Yeah, so I'm going to call them horses. But the game calls them monster riders. They're going to be pretty fast, and they're going to run up here. They're going to try and get to our keep. Okay? And I'm going to be pretty greedy. And I'm going to build some more houses. I'm going to have a 10 income. Okay. Now, maybe this works out. Maybe I get punished for my greed. But we have our bow and our dagger. We're just going to shoot them. Notice how they're pretty fast. When he gets low, shiv them. And then our bar is going to regenerate pretty quickly because we shivved at when they were low. and that's how we're going to deal with this. We're going to try and get them to attack, you know, the tower and me, and not the keep. Because they do attack pretty quickly. See how much damage they dealt to the tower just, you know, by running up to it and hitting it? So they do deal a lot of damage. Now this is kind of scary because we got wheels and we've got some peasants, right? Peasants, they're pretty weak, right? But these wheels, they're going to be fast and they're going to be on our keep. So we're going to build a wall and we're going to build a tower. That's going to help protect us against all that. And we're going to build now. I'm kind of torn because I could build a gold mine, right? Give us that quick influx of gold. Or I can start building a mill, right? Get that more reliable income. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a mill for that reliable income. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do explosive traps, right? Because enemies are going to start coming in from the top. And if they destroy the mill, right, I want them to step on that landmine, you know? And this is a lot easier than what it used to be. Because before, the mill would just explode with the mill. It wouldn't explode with the fields as well. And so you lost a lot of potential or you didn't have that potential damage from that landmine, and it was a lot more difficult to, you know, destroy stuff, and it was a lot more vulnerable, and I never really built up there. But now we're just gonna deal with this. Right, peasants get 2 shot by the bow, and I've got no upgrades. Start hitting the wheels. Right, see, it doesn't take too much damage from me. So let's try and get rid of all these peasants so that the wheels can start taking damage from our tower. Maybe I should have built the tower down here. If we fail, that's what I'll do next time. There we go. We're going to take a lot of damage. And we might fail. See? They do a lot of damage. So you can't let them anywhere near your keep. Okay? But it's still early on the run. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the try again. We're going to do the retry day. We are going to lose a little bit of score bonus because we did a retry day. But that's fine. Right? We're going to build this here. We're going to build this here. We're going to go back up. Same thing, explosive traps. Okay. Right, so you shouldn't underestimate the power of these wheels, right? Just give them the respect, right? Because the tower was here and the damage was focused on these peasants, it wasn't focused on the wheels. And my damage was little compared to what the tower did to the wheels, right? Because they're resistant to my damage. So, this time, the tower is going to hit the wheels first. Now I'm going to deal with these peasants. Yep. The wheel's already dead, see? Completely night and day difference compared to last night, where my tower was positioned in a poor spot, and tonight, where it's in a much better spot. Right? And see the difference? Right? Our wall died last time, and they leaked through, and they attacked the keep. Now, I think the wall's just going to live. It might die. Maybe? No, it lived. Okay, just barely though. But see, keep lived. We got all of our gold income. Okay. Now we're kind of spread thin, right? Because we've got to deal with archers and peasants and horses, right? We've only got 12 gold. See, this gold mine used to give us gold, right? Gave us 6 gold, but only gave us 4 gold tonight. And we're going to get 10 gold income. And because of the snake, we're only getting 1 gold from the enemies, right? Which is pretty bad. So, before we start getting into this situation where we have to build on every single front, but we've got no money, we need to find some reliable income. Okay? And what I'll do then is I'm going to upgrade the castle. And you know what? We'll do the Builder Guild, right? It will upgrade these level 1 houses to level 2 house for free. And it's pretty early. And the way it prioritizes the house upgrade is the first house you built is the first house that gets upgraded, right? And so I've got 2 houses already. So for 2 nights, I'll get free upgrades. And so between now and those next 2 nights, if I just build another house, right, I'll maximize my value from this upgrade, right? And now we've got 5. I could upgrade the mill, but then I've got nothing to help me defend against these guys. 2 swordsmen and 14 archers. So I'm going to build 1 tower there. Now I've got 2 gold. You know what? I think I'm just going to build another house. I can basically ignore this left side. This is 8 horses. And last time they came at me with 10. And this tower almost died without intervention. The keep didn't get touched. Right? So we're stronger now. The keep has more health. Right? It's got 300 health instead of that 100. So I think we'll leave that be. And we'll just focus on these units. Let's try and run away from the arrows. Because I believe the enemy can't dodge your arrows, but you can dodge the enemy arrows. Alright, and that seems like we got through most of it, so let's start helping down here. And don't be afraid to do that, by the way. Don't be afraid to change fronts as the king unit. You're very versatile, very flexible. You're very fast on your horse. And so, if you think that your current defenses can handle a specific front, right, abandon it and go to another front and help them out, right? That tower would have died had I not intervened, right? Now, we still probably would have defended it, but, you know, the tower would have died. And I think we'll build this building here, this building here. This front, I think this front will be fine, right? It'll deal with 5 swordsmen, 10 archers. Yeah, we'll definitely be fine. And I'm going to upgrade this side. Yeah, okay. And I will help protect this front all by myself. Right back. Gonna shiv it. Now, this may be just a great mistake, but, you know, we'll see how this works out. I'm gonna try and lead them away. Okay. Let's check the minimap. I don't see anything up top, so it looks like our defense is held up there. It's good news. Now if I can deal with these hunterlings, I think that's the last of them. Now I can deal with these footmen all by myself. With the help of this tower and the keep. Right, they're not attacking the economy buildings. That's good news. I think the tower will live as well. I don't think they've got enough damage with their current swordsman count. Maybe. Nope. And notice how I keep changing targets. Because the enemy will try and hit the last thing that hit them. And as the bow, you can quickly reposition and select a new target and just kind of take the aggression away from whatever it was. And that tower lived, because they took their focus off. Okay, so now we've got 16 gold income. I like it. 20 swordsmen, 5. It says exploder. I'm going to call them banelings because that's what they are. They're StarCraft 2 banelings. They're going to run up and they're going to explode on the first building they make contact with. So if I build a wall here, it's going to come into contact with the wall and it's going to explode. It'll hurt all my units, but it'll also hurt any enemy units that are also in the explosion radius. Very important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build, it says barricades. I'm going to call these caltrops because it's going to slow down the enemy as they walk through. Okay? But it only goes for fast enemies. These banelings, they count as fast enemies. Those horses, they count as fast enemies. The hunterlings, they count as fast enemies. All those fast enemies, when they walk over caltrops, they'll get slowed down really, really slow. Alright? These footmen, if they walk over the barrier here, they're not going to really be slowed down. But whatever. So I'm also going to build a wall here to protect this tower. And I do want to build some more towers, but I also want to build some more mills. And I think we're at 5 out of 12. My gold mine here is pretty much dried up, so I'm going to build another gold mine. I've got 3 gold left. I could build a house. I could build another tower. So you know what? I'm going to build... I'll build this tower. And they're all coming from the same direction. Now these banelings, they take they take less damage from me because they resist my attacks. Right? And notice how it exploded before it got to its destination? That's what you want to do, right? But, you can't always do it. But see how slow it is now. Okay. Can we... There we go. We hurt their own swordsman by making it explode. Can I kind of push you back? No? Okay, it's going to connect with the wall. Ouch. Yeah, we got most of the banelings. I think if I was better at micromanagement, or if I built some units instead of some static defense, you might have been able to protect the wall, but, you live and you learn. Okay. Knight 6 out of 12. We've got hunterlings coming from this top direction. And it's just hunterlings. Okay. So since hunterlings count as fast units, I'm going to build a caltrops here. And it's going to slow them down. And they're going to head straight for me. So I'm going to build this tower here, and it's going to hit them the entire time. Right? And if they get slowed down, they're still going to get hit. And they're going to be in range of the keep. Right? Let's look at our keep range. Yeah, so when they get around here, they'll be in range of the keep. Okay. I'm going to build another house for our builder guild. And it looks like we're going to need some assistance up here. We've got 30 bows and 10 horses. All right. So we're going to build archers, and we're going to build crossbows this time, right? They're going to have low range, but they do a whole lot of damage. And they're armored against range attacks. Okay. And they also do bonus damage against range units. And notice we've got 30 of those, what do you call archers? So these crossbows, they're going to be effective. Now, if I post them here, right, their archers are going to hit the wall, they're going to hit the tower before these crossbows have a chance to engage. So I'm going to let them go freeform. And let's build another gold mine here. There we go. So we've got plenty of gold coming in. Do I need to build another tower? You know what? I'll build another tower here for the horses that come into contact. And we've got 2 more gold. So we'll build another house. Okay. Now, I'm going to be here. And this wall here is going to stop the hunterlings from coming, and they'll have to eat through this wall first. They're not going to go for the keep because they've got the scent of my blood on them, not the keep. So they're going to ignore the keep. They're going to ignore all this economy. They're going to ignore that gold mine. They're going to even ignore this tower. They're just going to run through these caltrops, and they're going to try and get to this wall. Right? So I'm going to be up here behind this wall, and we're going to help this side. Okay. And that's a lot of damage from the bows. But see, our crossbows, they've got resistance to that range damage. And I think they mostly died because the cavalry was hitting them. But that's fine. Alright, we're going to dodge some of these arrows. Our towers, we got that taken care of. Yep, we're fine. We lost one section of wall, but that's fine. We're just going to repair. Okay. So we've got banelings down here. We're going to build some caltrops. Okay. 12 horses. So I'm going to build some spears. They're going to poke the fast units. And they're going to slow them down. We're going to keep them here. They're going to deal with those horses. Okay. And what are we going to do with these crossbows? We're going to bring them down here. We're going to help deal with the stuff. I'm going to build 3 towers. Alright. I'll build another tower here. Pretty defensible position. And I think that's all that we necessarily need. And I've got Builders Guild, right? And we've got a house that can get upgraded. Yeah, that's fine. So what we'll do then is we'll spend our last 10 gold on a mill. Let's get some more explosive traps. Just in case they decide they want to break through that top wall for future waves. But we're on night 7. Okay. Alright, let's distract the ogres so that they don't kill our crossbows. Alright. Crossbows aren't taking a lot of damage from the enemy fire, which is great. Yep. Pretty defensible. Alright, we got a lot of gold coming in. Did we build all the gold mines? I think we did. Cool. Now we've got ogres, we've got swordsmen. So I'm going to upgrade this wall. I'm going to upgrade you. And I will upgrade this to an armored tower, just to give it some extra health. Or not health, that shield. Excuse me. I'm going to build another house for the Builders Guild. Let's see. We'll build some more of these fields. Okay. So it looks like our forces are going to get spread pretty thin, right? So let's start building towers along these battlements to help fight and combat things. There's no archers, right? So I'm going to bring the crossbows down here. We're going to have the spears down here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post 2 of them together at this point and 2 of them together on this point. You might think, well, why am I separating them? Aren't they going to be a bit weaker? Well, there's a baneling here, and when it explodes, it's going to damage everything around it. I won't lose my whole force, my whole melee force, if the baneling explodes and kills these 2. Right? And they'll still be up here, body blocking. And they'll be at the center of the choke point, taking damage from this, all these crossbows. Right? Now I think I'm going to upgrade these to armored towers. Alright, we've got... I'm going to turn this into... Actually, hold on. The plan is to make that into a sniper tower, but then I only have 1 gold left, and I don't have anything for this side. I think this side is actually fine. That side's fine, because I'm going to be up on that side. This side is going to be a sniper. Okay. This wall is going to get damaged from the baneling. It's probably going to die from the baneling, but these are shielded, so the ogres aren't going to kill them. We also have landmines here to deal with those swordsmen and whatever. So, top right side should be fine. So, I'll take care of this side by myself with the help of this 1 tower. Alright. Let's back off a little bit, let the explosion damage everything. Alright. The top right side is in danger. We got an ogre. Wait, the top right side should be fine. I think what happened was they stepped on landmine. Yeah. Let's check it out. Yeah, so they destroyed 1 tower, and they destroyed these 2 with no intervention. I think we're fine. Okay. So now we've got 105 horses charging. And that's fine, actually. We got 35 gold. We're going to tech up to tier 3. right? And I'm just going to pick Roll Mastery. I'm not going to pick any of these two quite yet, even though they are good. I really love the Castle upgrade. I don't know if you'll be able to utilize it. So at this point, because it's, you know, going to be pretty early on. And because we've teched tier 3, we can build this second layer of caltrops. So we got the caltrops, we got towers, we got another caltrops. I'm going to upgrade this, and we're going to give it to be an armor tower for that shield. Okay. We're going to build another layer of caltrops. So caltrops, towers, more caltrops, and a wall. So that side shouldn't leak through. So we're going to bring our spears up here. We're going to bring our crossbows up there as well. Alright. I think we need to build another house for the Builder Guild. I think... just let it go. They get slowed down really, really slow when they run over those caltrops. And there's 2 layers on the bottom side. You got spearmen just attacking them. Since they're not coming in all at the same time, and they're just trickling in one at a time, there's plenty of time for the spears to just stab them and slow them down. But now they're starting to build up, because notice how they slow down? Right? That's giving them time to mass up, even though they trickled in. So I'm going to stay down here. I'm just going to keep throwing pot shots. The top right seems to be doing fine. What about this side? Oh, they're still running the gauntlet. I don't think anyone's touched this tower either. Okay. Let's look. Our top right seems that they haven't even reached the walls. Those spearmen and those crossbows held out. Okay, pretty good. So now since we've teched to tier 3, we can upgrade walls. I'm going to do that for this one. I'm going to build another house for that Builder's Guild. 10 out of 12. It looks like nothing on this right side is in danger. Okay. So we're going to bring... you know what? I'm going to upgrade the spears just so we get more of them. We're going to bring them down here. Okay. We're going to get some more of these crossbows. Bring them over here. Alright. So we've got 2 sets of caltrops, banelings, some wheels. I think we should upgrade this wall. I'm going to turn these into armored towers so that when they take damage from these catapults, they're going to get that shield to protect them. And we've got 3 gold left. Maybe I build this tower, maybe not. Yeah, I'll build the tower. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some of you guys, and we're going to post you here. Right? These guys are going to be here. These guys are going to be here. I'm going to be here helping with this. When these leak through, they're going to try and run and get me. And when that happens, I'll worry about that later. But we're just going to deal with these catapults. Try and, because this showed it had 2. We're going to try and get rid of those. Alright, they already popped the shields with the catapult. Alright, catapults are down. Let's get rid of some of these ogres. Let's try and lure it into range of these guys. Okay. Alright, the top side's leaked. So I'm going to distract them up here instead of having them go through my town. Okay. We're going to help protect this left side. Yep. Did we lose any buildings? I think we lost this wall. That was it. Yeah, realm 98% protected. Yeah. Okay. So we've got more wheels to deal with down here. Since they're just wheels, what we're going to do is we're going to post right there. They're going to take damage from both those towers and that caltrops. They're not going to get past this wall. No shot. Alright. That'll be all the houses we need. 14 ogres. I don't think we need our crossbows on the south side, so I'll bring them up here to help me deal with these ogres. I'm going to upgrade this wall. Let's upgrade these mills, get some more income. Even though it's, you know, last 2 nights. And I'll upgrade this, and I'll make it into a sniper tower. Okay. 3 gold left. That's enough for another tower. You know what? I'm going to build another explosive trap. There we go. It's for that final wave when they come from all directions. Alright. Yep, there's a lot of ogres. They're doing their best. They're breaking through. Alright, they hit one of the shields. They're not doing any damage because it's got a divine shield, but now they're going to do a whole lot of damage. These ogres do a lot of damage. We got explosive traps, slowing them down. Now, if we lose 1 field from the explosive trap, we lose 1 gold. If we lose the mill, we lose like 5 gold. Right? That's why this change that they made, where the mills are also landmines, is so wonderful, because they'll hit these mills first before, they'll hit the field first before the mill, and then hopefully they die, and so then the mill gets protected, and you get the lion's share of the gold. Alright. So we're gonna upgrade you, because we got a whole lot of stuff coming in from this side. Right, those ogres. Now you'll notice I've got 27 gold, and that might seem like a lot, but there's so much stuff to defend so many different angles of attack. And it's, you know, pretty crazy. So I'm going to these guys over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to again stagger them. They're going to be here posted. They're going to be staggered here and posted. Staggered here and posted. Staggered here and posted. Right? Because we got 10 banelings coming, and when they explode these guys, right, they're going to die. Then the next baneling wave comes, right? They're going to die. And they also have to contend with horses and ogres. We got horses and ogres and archers up here. I think we'll upgrade these guys. Have them back here. I'm going to get another set of crossbows. No, not another set of crossbows. I'll get some longbows, and we're going to post them down here. So they all hit here or down here. Right? We've got 3 ogres and 25 horses running through the gauntlet here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this one a double shot. Okay. Now this is our last night. This side is, this wall is going to fall. And hunterlings are going to leak through. There's not much I can do about that. Hopefully, we can take care of some of these catapults before they destroy too much. Now again, you know, just so long as the keep lives, we win, right? Like, yeah, we'll get a higher score if... Oh boy, that was pretty bad. I let him hit and activate the shield. That only happens once a night. I was saving that for, you know, one of these catapult projectiles, but I guess I messed up. Okay. Top side is getting wrecked. There's still 2 catapults on the left side we gotta deal with. Okay. Let's keep shivving it. Alright. The ogre's trying to eat through the shield. Alright, top side's actually doing okay. Right, they lost all that stuff, but they're just trickling in past the caltrops now. And it looks like the bottom side, they've eaten through some of, I think they got through 3 layers of spears, but they haven't gotten to the end. And the spears are, they're refreshing themselves. I think this is our last catapult, so after this catapult, I'm going to go run around the battlefield to other locations. Alright, we definitely got to help this bottom side. But let's take care of this ogre first. And then I think that top side is fine. Alright, we lost a gold mine, but that was dried up anyway. Alright, we exploded on those ogres, which is pretty nice. Let's try and kite them back this way. Oh, these sniper towers are hitting it from all the way back here. Now these ogres have leaked through, but they're not going to hit the keep. Yep, pretty simple. Alright, so let's check my score. Right? Now I did lose some because I retried one of those nights because I messed up the placement on the towers early on. But let's see what my not the high score, but the score that I got here. Right? Wait, it says no restarts, but I did restart. Okay, it's saying I've got 8,000 and the achieve a high score of 12,000. Yeah, we didn't make that one, but what we did is we did do this victory, and we did the snake victory, right? Pretty easy, pretty simple. And so what I think I'm going to do next round is we'll do this and we'll start using some more perks. I think I'll do 2 perks because by the time you unlock this, you should have maybe 2 or 3 perks, right? And I think the last round, I only did 1, right? And you can keep grinding and unlocking things till you get multiple perks, because the more perks you have, the easier it's going to be, right? And, you know, we're still kind of early on in the series, so we're not doing too much, right? You may think, you know, if you're kind of this veteran, you're like, well, you know, I know all this, I know all this. Well, yeah, you do, but not a lot of the new players do. I'm trying to be like kind of an introduction, right? Maybe a little bit challenging, right? Maybe only use 1 or 2 perks, right? I haven't even done any of these really fun weapons yet, right? Just the basic stuff. Yeah. So hopefully the plan is to have a video out every day until, you know, the content kind of dries up. And, you know, that'll, you know, help me with the YouTube algorithm. So make sure to like and subscribe and keep watching. And there will be another video tomorrow, right? And thank you for watching. Bye.